Alright, let's take a look at how to build a fire. First step, we need to identify a location. This location needs to be clear of any structures or any other things that we don't want to catch on fire. Once we find that location, we can begin to clear the area of any brush or other items, again, that we don't want to catch fire. And we can identify the size of it and create a little ring. And if you're in sand, then you can start to pull that sand back and create a fire pit and form a berm or a wall up around it. If you have rocks, you can form a ring with those rocks to keep the fire contained. Next, we need to organize our fuel. It's very important to have that fuel ready, so we're going to organize it from larger to smaller pieces, and they all have names, and we'll get to them soon. And if you're not sure what else to use, or if you don't have anything else, we can go with fire starters. So the tools we're going to use are a magnesium flint and a knife. We're going to strike that magnesium flint with the back of the knife. Okay, so we've got our tinder here. We've got the other fuel ready to go for after we light it. Tinder is the smallest pieces, usually shavings, and they ignite easily with a spark as long as they're dry. So let's say that we've got that tinder going. And now we're going to bring some kindling in. That's the next size up. But we can't have pieces that are too large or that are wet, because we're going to get all excited about that flame and we could smother it. So once we have that tinder lit, then we'll put some light, dry kindling on. That'll give us some more flames, and then we can begin to find some larger pieces of kindling. Not that large. And we can start to form a teepee around it and have those catch. So let's say that we've got our flames going, and now we want to build a fire for heat and light. This is the teepee fire, and it's formed by stacking our larger pieces of fuel in a teepee shape. And we need to make sure that we continue to fuel our fire from underneath until that gets going. Next kind is a pyramid fire. This is ideal for cooking. So again, let's pretend that we have our fire going in the middle. And as you can see, we stack 2 logs down, then 2 logs across, and 2 or 3 logs on top. It's important to continue to fuel that fire underneath so it doesn't go out. The nice part is all the coals fall into the middle. So let's put this into action and see how it goes. Alright, so I obviously wasn't successful with getting that tinder started with the magnesium flint, and nor was I successful with getting it started with the flint and the fire starter. But this is the reality of starting a fire. The wind might not be in your favor, or the fuel might be wet. In my case, both of them were occurring. So whichever way you end up making your fire, be persistent. Don't give up. It's not the easiest skill to learn. And after some time of practice, you'll figure it out. So have fun, be safe, and enjoy your fire.